Hi, my name is Rachel. Welcome to my channel, Learning with Boys. I'm a homeschool mom of 4 boys, ages 9 to 19, and we've been homeschooling for 13 years. And I just wanted to get on here and maybe give you a little bit of encouragement. I felt like I received a lot of encouragement this past week. I listened to the Homeschool Summit. It was a free online, I think also Facebook, sessions from different speakers, almost sort of like going to a convention, but they came to your phone or your computer. And so at the time it was free. I think you can go back and watch them, but I think it's going to cost something. So I just took the free, and which gave you a limited time to watch them. And so I didn't get to see everything and everybody in my busy week there, but I did try to take some time of some sessions that I wanted to watch, and I just wanted to share a few things with you. I was just encouraged to see that, okay, yes, I'm on the right track. There is some agreement there, and I was very thankful for that. I just feel like in today's time, I just feel like there's so many interruptions when you're trying to school, and you feel like, I just got interrupted yesterday. How can something, again, I just wanted a full day of school. It's hard because we want to respond the right way. We want to be a good testimony in front of the kids, because we're teaching them with everything we say and do throughout the day. It's not just when we sit down and we actually do school. They're learning so many things from how we respond to different things, and I feel like that is one of the things that I carried away with that. And it's not always easy, and I will fail. I have failed, but there's been times, especially when they were younger, when you got all the little ones around, that I've had to tell them, Mama responded the wrong way, and I have to apologize and tell them I'm sorry and explain to them why, and even show them some scripture and how we all need to work together better, and just taking those learning moments, those times that we can teach them how to respond. I'm not always going to be perfect, and through how I respond can teach them how they need to look to the Lord and trust them through the situation or through the problem that arose, so they can learn to look to the Lord for strength and help to go through different things as they grow. And that's going to look different for everybody, whether you're at home with a lot of little ones, or if you have teenagers, or maybe if you just have one. It's just going to be different, but we're all going to have our own different situations. And that was another thing, is just not comparing yourself with others, because God has given us each a different responsibility. He's given us each different children, and none of them are going to be the same. They're all going to be so different. And even with our own children, I have 4 boys, and they're all so different. But the Lord will show you and guide you as long as you're seeking Him daily for the help that you need. You cannot do this on your own. I remember when I had my 4th child, and I was really looking at some curriculum. I feel like our younger years, they were great. We used some good curriculum. We combined a lot of history and science, but I was looking into, I'll just be honest, I was looking into sunlight, and I was really praying about it, but I just never had peace about it. And I had a friend, she actually lived near me, and she had moved away, and I think I was just corresponding to her through email. And I told her my thoughts and why I was questioning whether I should use that or not, and she didn't even use what she mentioned to me, and she said, it sounds like you need to use Heart of Dakota. So I looked into that, and I felt like God had answered my prayer, because I really wanted to do, the curriculum to be from the Lord. He knew what was going to work for us. So that is the first year that we tried Heart of Dakota, and it was one of our best years. I say that, but I have enjoyed the years before. But it was just smooth, everything about it. It was very helpful, just how it's laid out for us. Now, I could brag on about how much we love that curriculum, but it may not work for somebody else. And I can't say, oh, but I don't understand why that doesn't work for you. Or, you've got to try this curriculum. I can guarantee you it will work. I wish it was that easy. I really do. To say that. I can recommend stuff, and I can say this is what we use and this is why it's helped us, and I'm not sure if it would work for you. I don't know how your children learn, But it's just something you really have to pray about. And I do research, and if that works, you may have to do some research. You may have to ask some questions. A lot of the curriculums now have, you can try it for a little while before you jump into it. So that is something that I don't know if I really learned that this week, but the Lord spoke to my heart about it. And I think one reason that spoke to me is because, you know, when you have your younger kids and you're trying to teach them math and you're trying to teach them phonics, that really tested my patience. This was all new to me to teach them that. So in teaching your kids patience, I really look back and think how much the Lord taught me patience and just understanding for somebody else's needs. I had children that I had to be patient with phonics and reading, with math, and why don't they understand it? His brother understood it, or so just handling those situations and letting them know that that's okay and finding a different way, because I think that they'll see how you respond to them. I know with my second, he really struggled with reading and spelling and writing. The Lord opened a door for that, for a curriculum to help me with that. And I was so grateful, because I really don't even know if I was searching it out at the time, but I knew I needed help because what we were using was not working. So I know the Lord helped me through that, but still it wasn't like, boom, it worked. And that's where you got to learn the patience, because sometimes, especially when in the early years when they are learning those things, it may take a little longer for one student to grasp a concept than another student, and it may take months, it may take years. It really depends on the subject and the child. But my second one was a late reader. I mean, even with that curriculum that I felt like did make the difference, especially with his reading, I'm so thankful. But it was just the consistency. I was having to be consistent with it. He understood it. I had to be consistent with it. I had to be patient, which was not always easy. We did a lot of reviewing, a lot of copy work, a lot of just reading to him. He did love to be read to. He loved a good story. And I think that's what finally broke him. Like, I just want to know what happens at the end. So he grabbed the book and finished it. And with math, he struggled with math also, but my youngest, I'll give you an example there. I can't say he's really struggled. It's just been a slower process. Like, I just have to be patient with him. Like, he might not grasp the concept right away, but it's not, months or years. It's more like a couple weeks, on one thing. Just be patient, just review. So with his math, it was sort of funny when I mentioned it in another video that we really had to review quite a few weeks for him to start 4th grade. I'd done multiplication last year. We used Matthew C, and this year was going to be division. So he just seemed like he just forgot everything. So it just needed some review, which was fine, but it did take patience, and took a few weeks, probably 4 or 5 weeks of reviewing multiplication, giving him extra sheets, playing games, and different things just to review that in his mind in the process of multiplication. And then even when we started into the next program for Matthew C, which is division, I was like, oh no, did I start too soon? But really by the 2nd, 3rd week, I was like, it just seemed like it just clicked. And math is a little that way. It will click. It just takes a little bit of time, just takes patience and reviewing. So, but he does have a sense of humor. He was sort of funny. He was like, yeah, Mom, I think maybe I should at least do summer school with math. Like, he even realized that it's gone. Like, I'm going to have to do this all over again. So I think he realizing if I just keep reviewing that it'll be easier. So another thing that was encouraging to me was someone had done a talk on discernment, and I know we talk about thinking about our different curriculum and praying to the Lord to help us have discernment on not only choosing curriculum, but just for us, our priority is to choose God-honoring curriculum. And but I also was thinking, we need to have discernment on everything that we choose to do with our children. Is it pointing them to the Lord? Is it going to honor the Lord? Is it going to encourage them to make the right choices, to do the right things, whether it be in an activity that we let them do or don't do, or whether it be a book or a movie, even those things. And discerning those things, in the end, what has it encouraged them with? You know, did it give them encouragement? Did it discourage them? With discernment, it's just discerning our priorities, and are we setting, doing so much that we forgot what our priorities were. And for every family, that's going to look different. Our pastor has said that, you know, just because something is a good thing, it doesn't mean it's the right thing. Especially, I think, as a homeschool parent, it may not, just because it's a good thing, everybody else is doing it, there's nothing wrong with it. It may not be the right thing for your family, and it's something you just really need to pray about. Lord, do you want us to be involved in this and this? Because if we do that, then we're sacrificing this, and that's our priority. And then you realize, wait a minute, I can't do that. So that was something that was a good session that I really spoke to my heart about different things. All right, thank you for watching. I really hope this was an encouragement. I feel like I scattered some thoughts out throughout the video, but I'm hoping to do a video about just homeschooling boys and some of the challenges there. And so if you like this video and you'd like to see more content about homeschooling, and I also do some videos on we're a gluten-free family, so give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this and share it with your friends, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much.